All right, you guys. So I thought for today, I would go ahead and just do like a sit down kind of discussion video, kind of random, kind of impromptu. There is some breaking news. I got this little microphone. That is not the breaking news. Anyways, it would seem as though Foodie Beauty is no longer. Is this the end of Foodie Beauty? Because she has actually changed her name here on YouTube. You can go ahead and look her up. And when you come across her channel, it now says Chantel El Refai. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. I do have to look to the past because when it comes to covering Chantal, that is very important as much as she wants to run away from the past and the things that she has done before. Most notably, that is the changing of her name on YouTube. She has done that so many times. That's why there is like that kind of joke in the community. Shantopolis, Big Beautiful Me, The Chantal Show, Chantal Marie. Those have actually all been names that she had gone by that she changed her name. And then quickly, she has always went back to Foodie Beauty in the end. I mean, that is the name that she is most known by. And I believe that is why she would go back to that name. The Daily Chantal, that is another one that she went by. She also went by the Chantal and Pete's show. There's probably even more that I'm forgetting. I don't even know why I have that information in my head. She liked to reinvent herself every now and again. When she would do like certain diets, that was usually when she would shy away from the Foodie Beauty branding. Basically, she had started off her channel doing makeup videos and mukbangs, hence Foodie Beauty. And the mukbangs did very well for her channel. The makeup videos did not really do so well for her channel. I mean, when it comes to makeup, there's so much competition. I mean, there's people that have just everything totally perfect, and they've been on YouTube for so many years. So the makeup community, as in some other communities as well, it's kind of hard to break into those because there's these popular creators that everybody is watching. In yesterday's video, we reported that she had said that she was going to be wearing the niqab full time. Now, does that have anything to do with this name change? I think that it could. The possibility is that she will not be doing any eating on camera, or it's not going to be the same as it was before because her mouth is going to be covered. And for a mukbang video, I think that most people would prefer to see that, and that's just how that community is. This whole situation has just become very odd, I think, for a lot of people. We are just wondering, what is it that she is going to do next? Of course, what's going to happen when she goes to Canada? We're going to have to wait quite a while until then. The end of January is when she has to go back. That is when her visa actually expires. So it will be interesting to see how much of this new lifestyle she keeps up with when she is placed into a different environment, the environment that she had grown accustomed to over in Canada. And then her world was completely changed when she went over to the Middle East. But of course, she's going to have to go back to that life. And then when she is presented with all these obstacles, what she has waiting for her in Canada, as well as these temptations, such as the ability for her to order edibles on her phone and just have them deliver it to her house. I mean, it's all available right there at the click of a button. And she's also going to have to figure out where she is going to live. There's a lot of stressors waiting for her. And I think that's the main reason why she continues to, I wouldn't say that she's pushing back the date that she's supposed to leave, because I think that she already had planned to stay that long amount of time. There's also that question of, with this new branding, with this new personality, with this new look, are people going to stick around and see what happens next? I mean, there already has been discussion about her declining views. I believe in yesterday's live stream or the day before, she was talking about how at her height on YouTube, which was probably somewhere in 2021, beginning of 22 maybe, because in March, you guys remember, she lost her channel. She said that she had made $26,000 in 1 month, and that was the height of her on YouTube. And I wish I could get a better picture on how much she was actually bringing in now, but because she deletes so many of her videos, we are unable to get kind of an accurate accurate picture of her views for the month, because on Social Blade, when you delete views, it puts your views into the negative, and therefore we would be unable to calculate that. Of course, there's always the possibility that this is just simply a name change. There's the possibility that she will switch back to Foodie Beauty in the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's be real here. I mean, a lot of her name changes in the past only lasted that long. I believe Chantal Marie or the Chantal Show was kind of one of the ones that she kept for the longest, but she always went back to Foodie Beauty. Will she actually be changing her personality even more than she already did? I mean, we know that she kind of puts on this sweet, innocent act a lot of the time on her more recent live streams, and we don't really get to see the old Foodie Beauty as much, but we can see her kind of come out in glimpses. And of course, there was recently that live stream where she reacted to FFG, which, mind you, has actually been removed from her channel. So is that part of this process? I did go ahead and take the liberty of looking through her latest live streams on her channel. And as far as I can see going back, it looks like a lot of those live streams have been removed from the platform. I think that anything that kind of mentioned Nadder, or if she knew in that video she was maybe raging at a reaction channel, anything that would be deemed maybe inappropriate. Over the past few months, she has curated her videos a lot. And in regards to content that she has put out since our last Girl Talk video, there was a video that she put up on the Salah and Chantal couples channel called More Desert Camping with Friends. In this video, there was someone's children. I just found that to be a little bit strange, like she was using these children as some kind of prop to make her seem, I don't know, more motherly or something like that. She has talked about in the future wanting children with Salah, so that could be something that she is kind of setting up with this video, but that might be a little bit of a reach. Also, I do think, and this is just a theory on my part, I believe that the Chantal and Salah channel is owned by Salah now, because if you remember back to March, her channel was actually removed and she came on and she made the Beezer Show channel. Now, when you have a channel, it is connected to an AdSense account, and only one person, like one person can only have one AdSense account. I believe that is different if you have like a business, it can be under your business, but it is just my theory. I think that this channel is now owned by Salah, and maybe that's part of the incentive, because I think that she definitely oversold him. I think that he oversold her. We have discussed this before. She probably told him that she was making all of this money on YouTube. Maybe she did mention the highest month that she ever had when she made that 26,000. And as we do know, he told her he was going to take care of her. And I don't know how true that is. As we have discussed, Salah is a quote unquote business owner, but who knows? Maybe he took over the Beezer Show Limited, or yeah, there you go. He is a business owner, guys. He took over the Beezer Show Limited, whatever it was, Limited LLC. I do have here her latest community tab. I thought I would go ahead and share that with you guys as well. Hi guys, my life and routine are drastically different now. I was wondering if you guys would like a day in the life vlog, maybe what it is like in a typical day for me. I went from doing nothing to doing everything. I feel so good. I feel accomplished in many ways because of these changes. I am also thinking of reducing my membership fees to $2.99 in order to accommodate more viewers. I do think that in the end, she will end up blocking a lot of these members regardless of the cost. But this tells me what we already knew, and that is that her membership, the amount of people in her membership, it's definitely dwindling. I know times are tough now, and I would like to regrow my audience. See, that's exactly what she is attempting to do with this whole situation. She's carefully curating her videos that she has on her channel up for public viewing, and also the vlog channel especially. She is trying to reach out to a certain audience. I think that she's trying to reach out to people who are Middle Eastern. I can do streams in the evenings as we are usually out all day vlogging or with friends and family on most days. She also just wants to find viewers that are maybe not so familiar with her past, because everyone who is familiar with her past is questioning what exactly is going on here and what are the motives of Chantal and Salah at the same time. Anyways, leave me your constructive thoughts. I am continuing to block negativity and hate because it's actually been helping me to heal mentally. So I just wonder, what was her point with the FFG live stream? Like, if she's trying to remove herself from negativity, of course, she has the option to clap back to whatever she wants to clap back to. It would just seem counterintuitive to include such a negatively focused live stream. She wants to be very private with her life. She doesn't want anyone questioning what is going on. No dissenting opinions allowed. And she no longer wants to share her face. And it just makes you wonder, at what point is it like, does it not even make sense for her to be on YouTube anymore? I mean, it just feels like, if you want to hide all of that information, if you want to be so secret in what it is that you are doing, and of course she has the right to privacy, don't get me wrong, but if that's what you want and you want privacy and you don't want people talking about your life and inserting their opinions, it just doesn't even make sense to be on YouTube at all. And she's putting up these very surface level vlogs with Salah. The one that she put up yesterday going to the mall, I mean, there was absolutely nothing going on. This new one, the camping trip, there wasn't much going on. And you can tell in certain parts of the video that her and Salah are kind of rehearsing this. They want to project this happy couple feel. I get the feeling that it is not as sunshine and rainbows as we see from them. They are definitely scripting parts of the video, as we have seen with that clip in the car where it literally sounded like they were reading lines from a script. There was also recently a clip that has been going around the community regarding Nadder al-Shami and the case that he has with May Anderson. Now, in this clip, I will put a link down below where you guys can actually see this clip. I don't like to include that much of Natter in these videos. He usually has, a box over his face or something like that. But in the clip, he actually threatened May. He says in this clip that if May shows up to the trial, that she is going to be in, quote, big trouble. Now, I did see that May actually posted a response to this. To be honest, I don't think that she should. I mean, Natter has done such a good job at putting his own foot in his mouth that the clips kind of speak for themselves. There really isn't anyone on Natter's side. Now, there might be like one or two stragglers. I don't know what's going on with them. That's their issue. But most of the people are against Nader and would like to see justice served in this situation. So I just feel like a response it's exactly what Nader wants. I think that he wants some sort of incriminating evidence or something like that that he can display. Now, he had said in the video that he has such a great lawyer. I thought that he had a public defender, but I don't know. Don't quote me. I haven't read the docket sheets. I believe that most of that is in French. So that's kind of out of my league. Anyways, that also happened in the past 24 hours. So I thought I would share my thoughts and opinions. Anyways, just to wrap things up, what do you guys think? Is this the end of Foodie Beauty? I could see this actually kind of sticking for her. In the past, we have kind of betted on her changing her name back to Foodie Beauty within 24 hours. But I get the feeling that this could last a little bit longer. She has already changed her name on Instagram to Chantal El Refai, and now she has changed her YouTube channel to that. She really wants to distance herself, I believe, from the Foodie Beauty branding, despite not that long ago saying she would always be Foodie Beauty. We've seen glimpses, we've seen that she hasn't changed, but we've also seen a lot of change as well in what she is willing to show. A lot of community tab post rages, and that's kind of what people were holding over her head, because she had insinuated in the videos that she was changing and we were never going to see that side of her anymore, and she was going to keep her mouth shut. But at the same time, it was the same old Foodie on the community tab all the time, raging, calling people out, having a lot to say, going low. I do wonder if in the next couple of hours, if she will come on and kind of address this situation, maybe let us know. I know exactly what she's going to say, and that is that she wants to move on with her life, get away from her past, and that means dropping the foodie beauty moniker. Perhaps there won't be any mukbangs in the future. So, how is that a foodie, right? If there is no food. But then also, what is her content going to be derived from? I mean, we have seen the other content that she is capable of over the years, most recently with these vlogs, and they are just not doing much for anybody. And then she also had the food, which, funny enough, there's actually this new feature on YouTube where you can look at topics your audience might be interested in. And I was looking at mine the other day, and there was like true crime, like cases that are going on, but there was also just TGI Fridays stating that you guys were interested in TGI Fridays videos. So let me know if you're interested in TGI Fridays. It's probably not gonna come because they shut down my TGI Fridays, and I'm not very happy about it. It seems they shut down most of the TGI Fridays in Pennsylvania, so I'm just wondering if that company is struggling. Now, there are a few that are still open, but this is not a TGI Fridays video. So what do you guys think? This is like officially the end of Foodie Beauty, at least for now. Like I said, she might change it back within the next 24 hours, maybe a week. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think that she's going to change it soon? Or do you think that this is a permanent change now? Things could get interesting, or they could continue on as they are, which is not very interesting, but pretty interesting to talk about and discuss. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.